Hello, folks, and happy Monday. So, today is Motivational Monday. And before I got to press the button to start recording, I was just laughing at how long it actually takes to start the recording. And I've been trying to maneuver my camera just to find the right lighting, which is a challenge in the UK because it's like the sun comes and then it disappears as quickly as it came. So I've just resorted to let's just use as much lighting as I can find, although it's not the most effective lighting. So I have to add on to that as a must-do list of additional lighting, natural within my house to add on to. The topic that I want to discuss with you today is, as I mentioned, Motivational Monday, and I am actually I'm going into week 8 of recovering from coronavirus type symptoms and feeling much more alert than I was before. I'll probably do another video just to talk about what I've felt so far. Today, I just wanted to share some tips which I've noted down, which may help you, especially if you are currently at home right now and thinking, oh my goodness, I have nothing to do. I watched the news last week where there was quite a few young people saying that they're bored of being indoors and they feel like their life has just stopped and feel stuck. So if you're a creative entrepreneur, even like a young person or older, it doesn't really matter. It's more about having this time now to consider what it is that you're truly passionate about and your life vision. So sometimes when we are so involved in life, we forget to slow down. Okay, so this opportunity has forced most of us more than before to take a stopgap, to reflect on what is truly meaningful in life, and then to look back, if you haven't had the opportunity, to reflect on where you're going on the right path. Had you chosen courses that you were really interested about? Were you in a job that you were really interested and passionate about? So those are the starting off key questions that you may also want to consider as part of being in tune with how to become motivated on a daily basis. So I'll start off with number one. The key aspect of it is looking at what is your true life vision and passion. And this is something that I've talked about before and I enjoy talking about because everywhere you go in life, you're always going to revert back to that key question. What is your true life vision and passion? Reason being is that if you're caught up in a lifestyle which you're not really passionate or truly connected to, the likelihood is that you will feel either bored, tired, frustrated, dislike it, and some people actually develop these anxieties of not actually wanting to go to the class that they signed up to or the job that they signed up to or interviewed for. So it's not to say that because I also understand that the key is about getting an income. So this is something along you getting an income and then doing something else which you're truly connected to that will eventually, in the long run, give you the internal fulfillment, satisfaction, and then also something that you can capitalize on in the long term. It's not going to be instantaneous because it takes a lot more work and effort to get to that stage. Okay, so that's something along the lines of your life vision and passion. Then I'll move on to, before I forget, I will drop down links below of all the resources that I have to date which could benefit you in terms of where to focus your mind on to keep occupied during this time. I'll also include a link for my online course, which is about life vision planning, and that is for creative entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs. And if you've been in a 9-to-5 and now you're having more time to actually realize that you've got these pre-existing creative skills that you're wanting to actualize online, but you haven't had the opportunity to focus on them. So this is what the course is intended for. And there are also other free resources out there where you can also start to learn independently. And these are the ones that I'm going to outline for you based on what I've found online and what I've used myself as well. So I'll just head right into it and give you these resources, and I hope you do find them helpful. So with this video, I'm just going to record one time. Not going to do much editing. Usually I edit the ums, the ums, and everything else. But I'm just going to keep it as authentic as possible and based on how I communicate, okay? So sources for educational information. Recently, my mom and a brother, I believe, shared Edx Online Harvard and MIT online course. So it's an online platform for you to access free courses, and I'm actually completing marketing courses to keep me partially occupied while I do other creative stuff, and I've found so far the courses are useful. My area of interest is marketing, anything, whether it be digital, social media, things around branding, and having an online platform as a way to actualize your creative entrepreneurship or digital nomad life. That's what I like, and I've been doing that since 2016. After I left my full-time job. You will find somewhere on the on this timeline where I've talked about that and the reasons for it. So that was number one, as a Edx Online Harvard, which is Harvard and MIT online courses. Free platform, you only pay for the certificate. Then another resource where I had the opportunity to create my online course, and if you're a creative entrepreneur, this could also be another platform where you can also have the opportunity to compile everything that you've learned so far and create an online course. Or if you haven't reached that stage yet, you can also use it as a platform to learn. It's called Udemy, and again, I'll drop the links below. Moving on to Allison Online Courses. This is another platform where you can access free courses, and I've used it in the past. I reviewed it really quickly recently, but I haven't taken anything yet as recently. The other sources which I found useful are Amazon Audible books. Then if you are starting out as a creative or entrepreneur that's interested in digital marketing or social media, which are one and the same thing, there's Google Ads and Facebook Ads. They have courses, Blueprints, if I can pronounce it correctly. Blueprints. Why can't I pronounce that? Who knows? Okay, but I think you get what I mean. So they have free certified courses where you can learn Google Ads and as well as Facebook. YouTube also has other courses, but I haven't really gone into the YouTube courses. All I've done online is I've learned via YouTube, via free online courses and some paid courses, certified courses. The reason why you may want to understand Google Ads and Facebook is that it will help your online business venture, especially when you start marketing your venture or you want to connect with the right partnerships. It will also help you if you're looking for an opportunity to help small business owners with their advertising. So you could opt in to become an apprentice where you trial out advertising for a business. That way you give you an opportunity to improve your skills. But first and most important of all is to learn first how to do that. And now is also important for businesses. You might think, oh, there's no opportunities out there, but there's actually small business owners who could value your skills after you've learned, who may want to also, not may, but the businesses out there who are looking for the opportunities to maximize by embracing the digital platform. So advertising is one way of being able for them to gain new customers as well. Then another one which I've used numerous times is ClickBank for affiliate marketing. I used it as a platform to learn about, and I guess this is where, not even I guess, I know, this is where I learned most of like my digital marketing skills in terms of paid advertising, affiliate marketing, partnerships, blogging, videos, anything, you name it that's related to digital. This is where I learned. So ClickBank, the platform itself, also offers a ClickBank University, which gives you different types of courses. And the courses I've listed are copywriting, customer research course, YouTube course. They all have them there, and I'll drop the links below as well. Then to end off with, if I've spoken too quickly, you may want to rewind, and note them down. But what I tend to do under my video, I also put the links, and I also include a link to my blog site, where you'll be able to access full detailed information once I've compiled everything. So when you see me looking down, it's because I've got my laptop opened, where I've got a draft format for my blog, and I do it in conjunction with recording video. So I'm just dropping nuggets there to help you, especially if you're like aspiring to become a blogger, or you're already an existing blogger. I try to do everything in unison so that it minimizes the work that I have to do. So starting off with a template that's already there, then video recording. Then once I've completed the video recording, then I'll post simultaneously my video on YouTube and then on my blog post site, and then a condensed version of it on Instagram, where I'll prompt people to go to my YouTube as well as my blog post. So I hope that's all making sense here. I'll leave you off with job sources. And I was thinking that had I been, and it's never too late. So if I had been in university and I was home self-isolating now would be the time for me as a university student. I graduated years ago. I won't say how many years ago. I would look for apprenticeships, okay, an opportunity to learn from an actual business. So there are platforms where you can go and search, although it might be competitive now, but don't let that defeat or demotivate you. Keep looking on a daily basis to see what apprenticeships are out there. So I'll just name 3, and which I constantly review because they offer apprenticeships and as well as contracting opportunities for freelancers. Indeed Jobs, Upwork, and Remote Call. Those are the platforms that I can think of at the moment, and again I'll drop the links below. So apprenticeships will offer you the opportunity to feel confident about your skills. Then after you've learned through the apprenticeship, even if you are an adult, whatever that age is, where you've already had a career and you've been working and now you're reconsidering what you may want to do, an apprenticeship still is not a waste of time, especially if it's online, where you want to have the free opportunity to maximize on the skills which you are passionate about, your creative entrepreneurship skills. An apprenticeship may also benefit you because then this gives you the opportunity to start from ground zero, learn for a few months, then after you've learned and you've had some form of proof about your skills in terms of confidence wise and in connecting with the business, then you can then advertise your services, your creative venture services, whatever they may be, and say that this is based on something you've tried and tested. Now you're offering these services as a paid service. So these are just some ideas to hopefully help you and motivate you on a daily basis. It doesn't have to be the whole day, but something to occupy you for an hour or 2 hours, where you are either learning something new, where you're also looking for opportunities, whether they be paid or free opportunities, to implement your creative entrepreneurship skills. Finally, entrepreneurs are always looking for solutions. We are solution focused. So always think about what is a specific problem that people are being confronted by now, and how can you offer your specialist skills or your life vision, purpose, creative skills that will help somebody else, whether it be free or paid. So I'll leave it here for today, and I hope you found my video helpful. I'll be recording more as I'm feeling a little bit, much better now. I'll be recording more and just sharing some golden nuggets of what I've learned in digital and social media marketing, and then obviously talking about mindset lifestyle mindset, because it helps to have the right frame of mindset in order to be able to actualize your creative venture online, creative entrepreneurship venture online. That's what I wanted to say. Ciao for me for now. Until next time, do feel free to leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and also share out to anybody you believe would benefit from connecting with me or connecting with what I've talked about as well. Ciao.